suppose I should actually be on this scene to do the start. Oh. Maybe not. I need to move something, which is why I did away with that screen for a moment. God damn it. The problem with having too many tabs open. And yeah, you can see that I have my, occasionally have my mixer over top of the game. That is so that I can see that, because if it was on the other screen, I would need to look to the other screen to actually see if I have muted my mic. A trophy? Oh, a grail. No, that's not. I think it's just those two. Alright. Doing the same shit I was doing last time. Because this does ultimately make it a lot easier to start. And I was pretty sure that this is what I was doing last time, but apparently at some point in time I had my headphones on and raised the volume on them for some reason. Well, there's no way to make that a 5, so that has to be the 1. And that makes one of these the spot where... Oh, actually this is... That only has one way of working. And, whether you saw it or not, the plan for this upcoming week, not this week, but next, is I'm going to be doing some more of the Steam backlog stuff. What I'd been doing before for a bit. And mostly that just comes down to the reason for it, I guess I should say, is that the only games I've really been playing recently are the games for stream and Shadowbringers. And Shadowbringers would be great to stream and all, but I'm finished with the expansion. And I don't know, I feel like PA Master is probably just a hell of a lot better at doing that than I am. Well, it could be this, but it actually couldn't be that one. So, it needs to be 2 of these. That clears that out. That actually clears that as well. Now the 3 could be in a variety of spots, but it actually can't be here. Which means it is at least covering those. And, well, I'm not at the expert stuff yet. I'm mostly actually just getting crafting levels and... Okay, so it's one of those 2, which means that and that are empty. And that in turn... basically just a combination of, I know some people, PA Master especially, have been doing real well with the streams of that. So, I've not been watching her streams, but it does not take much imagining to assume that they are just as good as her streams of everything prior were, given that honestly it's probably the best expansion so far. Hitting the wrong button. Okay, this makes it fairly easy to assume that both of these are going to be here. No, that's not the case. More likely, it's actually that. Conversely, for the backlog, I'm probably going to be focusing on, again, games that obviously it's going to be games that I purchased a while ago and haven't played. I suspect the first one of those is probably going to be 2064. sometimes it's nice because you can get these things without actually needing to worry that much. That's not right. And these are nice because they're making nice single tile gaps. But I don't actually know if any of those are correct yet. Actually, no, that's a 2, not a 1. Well, that actually wouldn't work with everything else, so... Ultimately, that's kind of how a lot of these tend to pan out. I suspect it's these two, but I need to, actually be able to show that it's them. Because it could just as easily be this as the 4. Yeah. I mean, I don't think that's the case, but... Again, I can't yet show my work, so... And part of that comes down to I know I'm missing something. Actually, let's give this one a pass. Oh, that's... I was thinking that was one more than it actually is. Yeah, because that's... So, one less than... If these are going to stop one short, there's only one way for those to work. So... Oh, wait, no. No, that was right. Now, it's reasonable to assume these, but, I think it's actually gonna be... Well, that also kills that as a result. Although, I mean, the 7 had already killed that if I'd actually paid attention. Oh, yeah, that... pretty much had to be that one. Conveniently. Oh, I think I see. And then this is these. Sometimes it's best to just move on for these. Oh, that's... Hold on a sec. What's the shape on this? 15 by 17. It's really 14 by 17. Okay. And some of these are annoying because, like, this is, you know, each one really takes up 2 spots, but it's 6 instead of 12, so it still doesn't actually help any. Okay, but if this is... that does at least make that a bit easier. Is that going to... no. This is going to be 1 shy if I'm not mistaken. I was mistaken. Interesting. And, oops, I was thinking this was the 1-1. And a lot of these can just be done via context clues, which is always nice. Oh, that needs to be 5. And either one of those would work for now. Likely these, but I forgot to do the same deal as with those. And I didn't actually need that top one. It ended up being the same as if I'd done it from the bottom. Well, that does make it less likely to be that especially. Oh, no. If this ends in 2, that's valid, but I don't have the info to know if that's going to be the case. And these incidental X's have actually cleared up some options over here. Which is always nice. Oh, and I think that actually... This is why you want to put X's in as you do things, after all. And it's just a good habit to be in. Oh, that's going to be a 5. And that actually only has one way of fitting. Oh yeah, I figured that out on the other one and I didn't put it there for some reason. Oh, as I had originally posited, that's how that one works. Okay, so 15 by 20, which is, I don't know, a bit easier for my brain than the prior one was. Actually kind of nice having some of these that only work in specific manners. Yeah. Which also means those far ones, and that middle one is invalid as well. So I suspect these are going to be here because there's 3 there. These actually have to be like this, and correspondingly those have to be the 4s, but it's not a directly symmetrical puzzle. So what in the world is this going to be? Always nice when there's only one way for this to actually work. I don't know why I put that one there. A mirror? Oh. Oh, now we're back to more simple. Doesn't do a whole lot, but... It's always nice to clear out some of the stuff. Wait, no, that just drops it to 13. That's not... So, wait. That should just be the one then, right? 'Cause it's... Yeah. Similarly, that doesn't actually mean anything. Although it kinda has to because of other things. And that one works because of the 5. No, that's still not enough to actually give that. Alright. Okay, that means that is going to be the just single one. And there's actually still enough space for this to be the 4, so I can't say for certain. Yeah, that has to be there, so... That's convenient. That provides us the additional boundaries. 5, because that's an 8 wide for where it currently is. I'm definitely missing something, so... something that would make this easier, I suspect. I probably missed a full width somewhere. And as much as I would like this to be that, it really... Wait, is this actually going to make sense? Okay, so that actually did make sense. Well, we'll see. And of course the problem with this is that if I did fuck that up, I will need to go back and restart the whole thing. And this was looking real promising. But it's wrong. I don't know how I'd gotten that one misplaced, but... yeah, fortunately they still gave us a nice starter. And that's about all I can say with certainty for now. Like, this is likely a 1, but it could be part of a 5 just as easily, so... can say here is that is not a spot. These sparse ones are sometimes considerably more difficult. Especially when nothing is going, or very little anyway, is going most of the way. Yeah, that's... the problem is that's... 11's all that does is provide us a single. This doesn't actually help either, since it could be from those points. There's still... like if it was this spot would be more beneficial, but it isn't. Though we actually can call those correspondingly. To start with 3, as does that, which kindly eliminates those. It needs to be 3. This is the only option for that. Why did I erase? Oh, because of that. Oh, that actually only provides a single option there. These need to be 2s, so... and these can't come together in the middle. Well, that is connected there, and this is correspondingly connected here. This is a 3. These are the only ones that actually need to have that, so... Well, it took me a while to get started on this. This is actually a pretty nice one. Wait a second. Something's wrong here. Oh, I actually see what it is. I had fucked up at least one time on that. This might be more fucked up than it appears. It would help if I was actually checking to make sure I was counting. Oof. A 15 by 20. Annoying, but not the worst. And of course, sometimes some of these are going to be wait, is that actually? Yeah. So the most we can say there is that the one on top is not correct. Well, this actually means that that has to be the 5, conveniently. And given that that is a 2-part, it needs to be there. that has to be part of the 10. Can actually add 4 more onto there. Well, that also in turn helps with this. It's actually nice finding some of these. For nothing else, it helps provide some better context for here. So like this. I think that's 8. Which, as a result, of course, means that there's some further limitations over here. And if I'd realized, I could have filled that one in to start. No, not that that matters. It's limited to a very specific spot anyway. Oh no, this is going to be the 2, so... And that does not work for those, so... That in turn suggests... that is filled. Some of these are just because I'd gotten sloppy with not filling in the X's. Oh, that actually provides very specific limitations on that. As does some of these other X's that have been set up. I think that's... probably the best spot for... Yeah, I'm not going to get a better spot for that. Oh, that's not going to work for 8. Okay, where did I fuck that one up? has to be to here. But then that doesn't work. No, let's give this a restart. I knew there was one of these that a fully functioning thing. I don't remember this being quite this smooth, but apparently I'm making, second time around, I'm making fewer dumb mistakes. Which makes sense, I do know where some of those are supposed to go. I'm just not filling it in until I have the actual info. Actually, is that guaranteed? No, it's not. Well, it sorta is. Yeah. Especially since I thought this was a one-parter and it's actually a six-parter. Problems when you can't remember how to count. Oh, this actually seems to be working a fair bit better. That would explain that. And instead of looking like a really crappy ghost, it looks like a dragon. That's counting incorrectly. Well, if that's not the case, does that provide enough space? Yeah, plenty. But actually, I think I'm going to kill that. And we're going to go into the untimed ones. Now, most of the mosaics aren't that difficult. some of them are very difficult. This isn't really one of them, mind, but... Since I am having some trouble figuring out where to get it started. Yeah, this is the only spot that works for this. Which conveniently cuts off a decent amount. Now, the 4s could cover basically anywhere, but I'm pretty sure they cover this. Oh, I can just hit Control Z, can't I? Well, that's actually useful. Well, no, that's... It doesn't work. How is that wrong, though? I mean, that's right. Wait a second. Did I choose incorrectly for... No, because there's only one of these that actually works for this. Oh, it would help if I was actually not filling in things that were possibly still correct. And that means this needs to be the 3. Because we can't do, well, what I just did. Oh, but this doesn't have the same thing. It could go up to here. That's where my mistake came in. And indeed, that is where the mistake is. Okay. Well. Yeah. Far too easy to make dumb mistakes at times. Is that? Oh no, it's one more. And this is the nice part about doing these this way. It clears up very easily which ones are going to be important. And when there's only one item or one line across, it makes it a lot easier. Yeah, since that has to be connected now. So that's currently 9. Would that work? No, that'd only be 6. So, oh, that is a 15. Oh, actually that... Oh no, that means that has to be that. That's right. Yeah. We haven't even started on this group of 5. Part of that is it really just could be any of them. I say filling in a whole bunch of things that eliminate some of the possibilities. No, that's not yet done. Yeah, if that's the case, that can't. I was looking for some kind of shape and I'd forgotten that these were the mosaics. Now the corners are always the very easy ones, just because the corners and some of the sides are all just... Okay, this one's gonna be a tiny bit more complicated. But not really meaningfully so. Well, it's looking like I'm actually going to be wrong about that. again, even though I had just said. Oh, I guess the bottom on this one's gonna have all sorts of weird stuff. And we'll see what the bottom looks like once we're done. Always nice when we can clear a few of those out. Actually, that's the only thing that's telling us is that. There are still some in the middle and the sides. Always nice when things only work one way. Now, given the lack of connection for some of these, Oh, that's 6. I don't know why I was thinking this was 10 across. Oh, that's from here. Okay, I think I'll check real quick, but yeah. Each 2, 3 needs to be so it's either that is what it has to be. And okay, so that's for that. And I think it's just that, actually. Oh. I think that is the way it has to work. Oops. Well, that answers that. Well, conveniently, that tells me that's got to be the 5-2, and has very limited locations for it. I don't know why I did that. No, that is correct. That means that this is the 1-1. Okay. This only works here. And conveniently, most of these have fairly set requirements. And I think, actually, I'm going to, I believe I have, oops, one more corner. I don't. I know some of the side ones are going to be, well, I wasn't expecting this easy. I'm gonna do a few of these easier ones, just to clear them out. Something notable is that because these are as easy as they are, They are only worth a single star, regardless of how slowly or quickly we do them. I don't know what the finished picture for any of these looks like, so... Always kind of weird when you can actually just do things entirely from the top or bottom. This one feels like it's one of those that should have been reversed. I assume this one's also going to be, well, not quite as bad. I was expecting that one to take a little bit more time. Like, I know I'm mostly just focusing on the easy ones right now, but... nice when there's only one of these that actually has the requisite requirement to fill that. Well, the problem with that is... No. That has to be the 5. That's convenient. that's not right. That would be why. I don't know why I filled that one up so far. I guess that's going to be part of a wheel, but we will see that next time. As mentioned, the Mario Maker 2 thing, I'm not very good. I'm getting better. I became a lot better when I switched off the Joy-Cons. But, I think I said previously it'll be either, like 2064 or Tokyo Dark or Shovel Knight, one of those. And I will see you then.